The grades 3 through 12 writing domain is administered in groups. For groups of up to 20 students, one test examiner is needed. For groups of more than 20 students, a proctor is needed in addition to the test examiner. Each student has a test book and an answer book. During the test, students write in their answer book. Note-taking and/or pre-writing is allowed for the writing domain in the student's test book. Let's watch as a test examiner administers grades 9 through 10 writing.
Morning.
Student test books and answer books should stay together for each student. Student test books are consumable, and one is assigned to each student. Student test books contain notes that individual students make and may not be interchanged with other student materials.
Also, check your name and make sure that it is your test on the test booklet and the answer book. Okay. Now you're going to answer some writing questions. Make sure your desks are clear of all cell phones and electronic devices. These may not be used during the test. You can use the notes pages at the end of your test book to take notes or make a plan for your writing. The notes you take in your test book will not be read or scored. In this part of the test, you will read the questions and write your responses in your answer book. Make sure to keep your responses within the boxes provided in your answer book. Before you begin, put your pencils down and listen as I show you what kinds of writing questions you will answer. Open your test book to the end pages. You may take notes here. Open your answer book to page 4 and 5.
At this point in the test examiner orally gives the students an overview of the entire writing test as students follow along. The test examiner continues reading the directions. This writing test is called Describe a Picture. For this task, you and your partner need to describe a picture. Your partner has started writing a paragraph. The paragraph may contain errors. Read your partner's paragraph and then follow the directions. For number 1, you'll read a sentence. The sentence has 2 errors. You will rewrite the sentence correctly. For number 2, you will write a sentence to describe what the students in the picture might do next. This review includes a description of each task type and the specific instructions and requirements for each question. Test examiners need to read all of these instructions exactly as printed in the examiner's manual. As you're reading, hold up the answer book or show the answer book on a document camera while pointing to the directions and questions. As students are working independently, the test examiner and proctor should monitor the group. If a student needs help reading a test question, you may quietly provide the same support that was given in the writing overview. Our test examiner did an excellent job of monitoring the students as they worked independently. Depending on the school schedule, students who finish early may be excused to go back to their core class or work quietly within the testing room. Remember that the LPAC is an untimed test. If your class periods are not long enough for students to complete the entire writing domain in one sitting, refer to Table 2, Test Administration Procedures, to determine where in the test you may stop and break the testing into 2 sessions. This is the end of the grades 3 through 12 writing video. Test examiners may view the LPAC videos as many times as needed to understand the administration procedures.